Okay, hello, this is Ladybug, and I've had to change my angle of my camera because my holder that holds my camera, my cell phone, is not working. So, anyhow, we are working on the teacup again, and I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing, okay? Because I'm having to really stretch to see the camera. So anyway, what we're working on is the K, and so this is what we're working on today. It actually got kind of chilly last night. I actually had to turn the heat on for a little bit, and so like right now it is 50 degrees here in North Georgia, and so I've got a blanket over my lap, and I've got the little heater that's on, but right now it's not running. It only turns on when I need it. And so anyhow, it's kind of damp and chilly this morning. And we don't have a whole lot of K's to work on today on this sector. I've already got most of them done. But I got a few, not many. So I didn't do hardly anything yesterday. I did some stitching, and that was about it. I just wasn't feeling that great, so I just didn't do a whole lot. Alrighty, I'm looking to see if there's any more. Yeah, okay. Get this out of the way. Alrighty, I think we've got all the K's in this area. Go ahead and grab the couple that's up here. And I'm using my magnifying glass this morning. It's a little easier on my eyes. Yep, there's another one. And so I'm using my magnifier and the magnifier light. And so that's what I'm doing. Alright. Yeah, one of the girls, I think it's Lily, is laying in the front of the window watching for birds. And I haven't seen any, so. Okay, what's next? I know we're doing this at a kind of an angle because it's getting where it's too far to reach. So, let's see. How about in number 7? Number 7. Get that out of the way. Now I was watching Miss Linda on her video when I started mine. And so I just put her on mute so I can still watch it, but at the same time it doesn't have the sound over here on my video. So that'll work out. And right now this looks like $5.50 maybe. And $5.50, yep, $5.50 purple. So yeah, my daughter had to go into town. She went to I think she said it was Save-A-Lot, I think. They had a sale on pork loins, and so she went and got a couple of those. And then while she was there, she picked up some chicken. They had these chicken thighs. They were thighs and legs. They were like chicken, what are they called? Quarters? Anyway, they had them on clearance, and there was 3 of them in one package. All right, and it was like $1.60 something. And it was under $2 per package, so she got about 4 packages of them. Yeah. So that's what we had for supper last night. We had chicken last night. We had chicken that was cooked on the grill. So that's good. And then the rest of them she put in the freezer. Yeah. That's the best way to shop if you're going to do it. Grab those ones that are on sale if you can. Yeah, because the price of food is really, really high, and now with the price of gas going up, the price of food's going to go up because it's going to cost more to ship it. So, like I said, it's a vicious cycle, and there's not a lot we can do about it right now. Yep, I found a K that I missed. Oh well, I'll come back and get it. Number 10, I think, yeah. Just go ahead and grab it. It's just the one. Let's get it right out of the pot. There we go. There's a couple of them here that I missed. Okay. Anyhow, so we're just going to sit here and do some diamond painting today. And maybe, if it warms up enough, alright, I'll go and sit outside on the porch, and I might do my cross stitch out there. Yeah, do some stitching out there on the porch. Take the girls with me. But I know darn well that if I take Frankie out there, all she's going to do is complain the whole entire time. You know, she's a scaredy cat, and loud noises, especially big trucks, they scare her. And all she wants to do is run and hide. And then when one of them goes by, she will make such a fuss about it, and stay there fussing and fussing and fussing until I finally give up and say, all right, it's time for you to go in. Yeah, because she'll sit there and continue to complain about it 10 minutes after the vehicle has already gone by. She doesn't get over things very quickly. Let's put it that way. And so I may not take her out. I might take Lily out with me, but I think I'm going to leave Frankie indoors. Yeah. But that's if it warms up enough to where I can go out there and hang out and sit in the sunshine for a little while. Yeah. Anyhow, so but yeah, I'll be glad when this one's all done. Yeah. Because it's getting close to the end of the month, and I want to start that other one for Easter. So I read a update or whatever, or a headline. Let's put it that way. I didn't watch the video, but I read the headline, and it says that in Jerusalem they canceled Palm Sunday. Yep, that's what I heard. You know, and I listen to, a lot of times I listen to this, what is it, Turner Broadcasting Network. I listen to that one, and then I listen to the CBN, which is the Christian Broadcasting, and they're the ones that are talking about that they've canceled Palm Sunday, which that's a big holiday. You know, that's a big thing, especially at this time of the year, you know, because it being Easter and all. But that's what I heard. It's the first time that's ever happened that I can remember. You know. So, anyhow. Verse 7. Okay, what do we want to do now? Alright, let's do some X's. I got a bunch of X's in here. Alright. Number 12. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, my thing is over on the sitting on the bed. That way it's out of the way. And this is like a turquoise blue. Pretty. Matter of fact, I think this is Star's favorite color. Is a turquoise color. Yeah. I got my new, my other cross stitch pattern in yesterday. Yep. It came in the mail. And let's see if I can reach it from here. There we go. Anyhow, like I was saying, my daughter went to town for me because I wasn't feeling up to it. And so she sorry about all that crinkling. And so she got me my things of let's flip this over real quick so I don't get anything on there. She got my little things of floss. All right. So I got all these different colored flosses. As you can see, a whole bunch of them. And that's to go with that flag one that I'm getting ready to start. Okay. And so there's that part. And then I dug out the dug out my piece of Aida cloth. Alright, this is a pretty good size piece. But this is the Aida cloth. It's 14 count. I've got to sew the edges though, because they're kind of rough looking. And but anyway, there's my cloth to do them. Okay. Well, because I've had that in my thing for a while. Okay. Yeah, but sorry. Put that up there. Now, what did I do with the other one? I got it stuck here somewhere. I just can't remember what I did with it. Nope. Okay, hang in there. I know it's here. I just have to find it. That's not it. That's not it. That's it. Here we go. Now this is the other pattern that came in that I bought. And let's see, can you see it? I can't tell. Yeah, there we go. Anyhow, one of them says, "The joy of the Lord is my strength." And then the other one it says, "He fills my mouth with laughter." And it's two different ones. Okay. And it's it's like a type of sampler. And it's put out by Plum Street. Plum Street's samplers. I got it from 123 Stitch. And so anyway, that one came in yesterday. And so eventually I am going to get started on them. Eventually. Oh. Oh. There. Anyhow, so just making sure you can still see. And we're working on the X's. But anyway, I just thought I'd show that to you. Something quick, something easy. Yeah, she got all of my threads that I'm gonna need. And hopefully I can get it squared away and get started on it. But I've got to sew the edges first, and that way they don't fray and unravel on me while I'm trying to work on it. Yeah. But I'm going to give counted cross stitch another try. This time I'm using the pattern keeper, so it might make it a little bit easier. So we're going to give it a shot. Yeah, I worked on the Happy Town, the colorful Happy Town, last night. I worked on that last night. You know, rather than doing a diamond painting, I just worked on a cross stitch. Yeah. But if I keep pushing, I might actually be able to finish this teacup this month. Because, what is it, the 26th? No, the 24th. So I still got a few days yet. Yeah. And but yeah, I'm using my magnifier and my net magnifier light to be able to see what I'm doing and still be able to videotape this what we're doing. And the other bracket, the bracket that's on the attaches to the table, has give out, and so I'm having to use my tripod instead of the other bracket. But it is what it is, right? Yeah. What we got is KY Philly right now is doing a stash dive on some of her stuff that she's got. I like watching those her diving into her stash and showing what she's got. She has got a humongous stash. You know, the thing is the getting into diamond painting is great, but the one thing they don't tell you is how addictive it is. And it's not only doing the diamond painting itself, but it's getting all of the different canvases, and you start collecting a few here and a few there, and before you know it, you look around and you completely overrun your room, right, with canvases that you haven't gotten started on. And so you got all of these different canvases stashed everywhere. Ask me, I ought to know. Because I've got them stashed on a shelf above my head. I've got them stashed in a shelf across the room. I've got them stashed under the bed. If there's a cubby anywhere in this room, I guarantee you it's got diamond paintings in it. I'm serious. I have got to where I'm trying not to buy any more for a while. It's hard to do, but I'm doing the best I can. And I got one that's a Diamond Art Club one that Sherry showed on one of her videos, and I fell in love with it. And it's called Night House at Night. The Lighthouse at Night. Sorry about that. And it is absolutely gorgeous. And she showed me a link to one through Etsy, I believe. And it's really pretty. And the price isn't too bad. But like I said, I'm gonna wait until I get until next month, maybe the month after, and try to get it done when I got a little bit better cash flow. Because this isn't a 1099 diamond painting. This thing is not exactly cheap. But it's the only one that I would be buying, because it is a little more expensive than what I normally spend. Let's put it that way. But that's okay. Just give it because it's not like I'm in that big of a hurry. And so anyhow, But yeah, I've got tons and tons of diamond paintings to do. I really don't need to buy anymore, really. Now there's one that I found that I am going to get, and it's less than $20, and it is a beautiful ocean beach scene, beautiful colors, right? And it comes from now I've never used this company, so that's why I'm curious about it. And anyway, it's called DP Over, I believe. And I went over there and checked them out, and I saw this one. It is gorgeous, and it's gotta get some more wax. Anyhow, like I said, it's an ocean scene, and I believe I got a kitty cat here. I believe it is 30 centimeters by 50 centimeters, I think. And it's square drilled, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's got beautiful colors in it. And I think they said it was $18.99 for that size. And I'm going, wow, I like that. I could go bigger, but I know. I want to actually be able to finish it, you know? So anyhow. So I think I'm gonna purchase that one and see how it goes. And because I've never bought anything from this particular company before, and so I don't know anything about them. And I can't remember who it was that had a bunch of them that she had gotten from DP. But one thing they do have is they have this sale, is that if you buy 4, I believe, you buy 4, you get 1 free, I think. And, but I'm not going to buy 4. I'm just going to buy the 1. But, anyhow, so. But yeah, so I thought I'd check them out. Did we get them home? Maybe. Nope, got a few still down here. And so anyhow, but yeah, I'm gonna put in and purchase that probably later today. I'll go back to their website and purchase that one, because I believe, I'm not sure, I'll have to check, but I think the shipping cost is not that high, which is good. Yeah. Okay, I think we got all the X's. Yeah. There we go. Put that one away. Get over there. I'm kind of crooked here. So, there we go. Number 12 in there. Okay. Now, what do we want to work on now? Let's see. How about Y? Because there are quite a few of those. Y is number 15. What's this one? Yeah, it's kind of like a light, real pale turquoise color. Kind of. Alright. Yeah, but you can see this is working up pretty quick, which is good. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I didn't go into town with my daughter, but she stopped by Michael's and picked up some floss for me. You know, because I just wasn't up to it. It didn't feel good yesterday. So I stayed my happy little butt at home. You know, what it is I haven't been drinking any tea or coffee. And so I'm just no caffeine whatsoever. And because of that, I can't seem to wake up. You know, I haven't drunk any sodas. I haven't drunk any tea or any coffee. So I haven't drank anything that has caffeine in it. You know, I have been being good and sticking to water and cranberry juice. And that's it. Mostly water. Yeah. Yeah, I take my cranberry juice and I fill it, my cup with, say, like half cranberry juice and the rest of it half water. So that way it kind of waters it down a little bit. It's not quite so strong. And so I've been good. I've been drinking a lot of water. And so yeah, I'm looking for Y's is what I'm doing. You got Y's and V's and X's all in the same spot. And if you don't look closely at them, you end up making a mistake of putting them where they don't belong. You know. But anyhow, I don't know how long we've been on here. I don't know. So we're going to get off here pretty quick because it's now 11:15. And I think I started this around 10:30 or so. So and then I had the problem with the bracket to hold the camera. And so I had to switch things out and whatnot. So like I said, I'm not really sure, what time we got started, to be honest with you. I don't know. Okay. Alrighty. I think we got all the Y's. It looks like it. Yeah, because all I got now is the V's. Up, found one. Found one all by itself. Right there. And so all I see is the V's now. So, oh, wait a minute, there's another one. Like I said, they got them in amongst the V's, and so it's hard to see. Yeah. Okay. I think we got them. We're going to go ahead and put these away. I want to check my time on my video and make sure I don't want to go over a certain amount of time because it's too hard to upload. So, what have we got here? We got 36 minutes. Okay, we got enough time for another one. Let's do the V's. V's is number 9. Number 9. Here we go. And those are kind of like a pinkish purple color. Yeah. Whoop. And so we'll finish these, and then we'll bring the video to an end. Yeah. Yeah, but the sun is shining really pretty out there. And so it's probably going to warm up, you know, in a little bit. Because right now it says 52 degrees. So it's working its way up. Yeah. Yeah, I want to wait until it gets to about 65 or so before I go outside, where that way it's warm. Yeah. It's hard to believe that just a couple of days ago it was 85 degrees. Like I said, crazy weather. Yeah, it was so warm the other day. And it was like I said, 85 degrees. It was almost to the point where I was about ready to turn the air conditioner on. You know? But then it started to cool back down, so. But yeah, it was getting a little bit warm. Just a little. And yeah, I can handle it up to about 80 degrees, but once it gets over the 80-degree mark, it gets a little bit too warm even for me. Yeah, my daughter was sitting outside the other day and was sunbathing out in the yard, getting a little bit of sunshine. So, sunbathing has never been my thing. It just I've never had an interest in laying out in the sun. Not really. I'll sit out in the sun every now and then, you know, but I don't put a bathing suit on and go out and sit in the sun. I don't even bother. It's not I just have no interest in that. Never have. I get plenty of sun just sitting in the chair on the porch and whatnot. To me, that's plenty. Lily, stop. She's sharpening her claws on one of my suitcases over there. It's got some drills in it. Lily's got a bad habit of doing that. She always seems to like to sharpen her claws. Alrighty, I think we're just about done with the V's. All I have to do is pick the last one up here. Lily. I'm going to throw something at you if you don't quit. That's right. I'll throw a cross stitch bag at you. That's right. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Okay. She just flipped over and about fell off the table. You ding dong. Anyhow. But that's one cat that, I tell you what, she's as klutzy as they come. She will literally fall, you know, she'll trip over her own feet. You know, she just, that's the way she is. She's klutzy. So we call her a bull in a china shop. You know, if there's anything on the table or anything anywhere, she's going to knock it off. I can guarantee it. Yeah, I think this is the last one, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yep, I think we got them all. All that we can reach anyway, let's put it that way. Alrighty, well, you know what? We're going to bring this to a close. I'm going to quickly try to get it uploaded and whatnot. Because right now, my grandson and my daughter both are in bed asleep because they have to go to work tonight. So, there's nobody on the internet but me. Alrighty, there we go. Let me get this. Close this up. Put that away. Alrighty, well, we're done for now. We're going to put everything away. And I'm going to work on this here in a little bit because I'm going to go get myself some lunch. I haven't eaten today yet. And I got to eat. Alrighty, well, listen, y'all take care. Take care of yourselves. Love one another. And remember, Jesus loves you. And God bless you. And we'll see you later. All right. Bye-bye.